What's going on, guys? SOULSLIKE here. So today I'll be walking you guys through the LIESOFP Platinum. Hopefully I can help you guys achieve that. I myself have played the game twice already on PlayStation, and that's the reason why I decided to do this playthrough, because there's nothing online that really walks anyone through the whole process. I got stuck on my New Game Plus because I couldn't get the GoldenEye weapon, which is required for the Platinum, and it's totally missable, and there's not a lot of info out there on it. So I figured I would just do the walkthrough and try to help you guys as much as I can. We will be doing the light playthrough first, just because I think it's the most, not complicated, but it's the one that requires the most. And yeah, there is a couple missable things, but I'll be walking you guys through it so that you guys don't miss anything. And as long as you follow what I'm doing, pretty much, you'll be able to get all these trophies and whatnot. And it should work for PC as well, not just PlayStation. Should be PlayStation, Xbox, PC. I'm not sure how it works for Xbox as far as like making a save file and whatnot, but if you guys do have that, you can also do that as well. But yeah, we will be going for the first two endings, which will be Rise of P and also Real Boy on this first playthrough. Unfortunately, we do have to go to New Game Plus for the other ending, as you have to do a lie playthrough and a truthful playthrough. And as far as I know, you can't do them both in the same playthrough, so but that's why we'll be doing the lying one first. And this one will get you most of the trophies, and then on the second one we'll do the truthful ending, and that will get you the rest of the trophies. But honestly, New Game Plus is not as bad as you think. There's a lot of things that make the game easier. You guys can follow what I do exactly as I do it, or you can, if you guys want, you can do your own weapons and whatnot. But other than that, it's it should be pretty straightforward. I know most of the things that we need to get. I had already started playing it, but I forgot to record. So the first 4 trophies, I have already gotten them. So you might not see them pop up or anything on my screen, but that's because I had already started recording, and it didn't, well, I guess I didn't start recording. So I lost that, but it's not too bad. I think it was about 20 minutes worth of gameplay, so we'll catch up real quick here. And yeah, man, without any further ado, we will jump into the game and get you started on this platinum / all achievements. And yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. I hope I can help you guys, and I'll try to make it, as fast as it can, be quick and effective, and of course, make it easy enough for you guys to follow and understand. But yeah, it should be pretty quick. Well, not too quick, but fairly quick and enjoyable. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's jump into the game. Actually, I just realized I messed up because I have to start a new save file. So we'll do that now. Let me exit. Yeah, you can see I had already played 37 minutes, but it's all good. We'll restart. Damn. Mumbling over here. Anyway, let's start a new game. I wish I could skip some of the loading screens, but I won't be doing that since I can't, since it's my first playthrough technically on PC. It's a really good game. I really enjoyed it, honestly. I didn't quite understand all the criticism. Well, it wasn't really criticized, to be honest. I do understand some people complaining about the parrying system. Yeah, it can be a little tough, but once you get the hang of it, it's easy enough, you know. The game is hard, not gonna lie, but it's doable, you know. I'm not a pro gamer or anything like that, and I managed to do it. I have very limited time too, you know. I only probably play like, I don't know, 2, 3 hours a night maybe, you know. But you know, it's very doable. You know, just like anything in life, if you put your mind to it, you can get through it. So this is our lantern that we just picked up. And I wish I could run. Come on. This is just where you pick your class, basically, I guess. There's 3 that you can pick from, but honestly, I would just go for this one. That's the most balanced one. Alright, I'm gonna jump out here. Jump into the real game now. Alright. So you're definitely gonna see me not speed running it. I'm definitely gonna be getting most of everything. But yeah, I played the game twice already, so I know my way around it. So I'm definitely gonna be quick about it. I might not explain a lot of things, but I'll definitely explain what you need in order to get all your stuff, get the platinum and all that stuff. This is just your healing, basically. We're gonna be able to upgrade that later on, once we get the P organ and whatnot. So yeah, man. I mean, you know, as you can see, the game it plays pretty much like a Souls game. It is pretty much like a Sekiro kind of Dark Souls play style. I'll say it's probably more like Sekiro, honestly, because the game does require you to parry, but you don't have to parry. You can also dodge, so you can do either or, honestly. But the parrying is a little more rewarding. It staggers the enemy faster. I'm not a pro, of course, so I don't really know everything, but I think alright, throwables are pretty OP on this game. I never really made the use of them until my new game plus to defeat one of the last bosses, or the last boss technically. But yeah, right here you should be getting your first trophy for this backstab. Oh wait, if you would have gotten it. So if you backstab him, you should get a trophy there for critical or something. Don't quite remember exactly. But yeah, pretty much we're just making our way. Oh, make sure you read everything you pick up. Just cause why not? Just to be sure on the safe side of things. Cause you are required to read some things that you pick up for certain side quests, like books and stuff. You will be required to read one, I think, as far as I remember. So you might as well just read everything, just to be on the safe side of things. But you know, in any case, I'll be walking you guys through it and telling you what to do and whatnot, because it can get a little crazy with the amount of things that you have to do. But for the most part, it is pretty straightforward. This is our shortcut right here to the I guess bonfire, you can call it, or whatever. This area right here. And here is our first mini boss. Oh yeah, and you can also use the Legion arm, which I don't have yet. Oh gosh, he's gonna kill me. Okay, I'm really not... This guy, you really have to parry him. That's my R2 attack. See, once they get that white thing around there, glowy thing around their health bar, you can do an L2 R2 attack, and you put him in a stagger to do a fatal attack. You can get a couple hits in before that though. And there you go. Now we got the key. Now we can proceed. Man, that was a waste of a heal. Anywho, we'll go over here, open the door. There is certain quests that you have to do before the end of the game, pretty much, honestly. But you know, we'll get to those when we get to those. For the most part, though, we're gonna focus on lying on this first playthrough. So just lie as much as you can. Here's our first bonfire, Stargazer. That's what they're called here. I forgot. We'll get on level up. Just talk to whoever that is. Whatever. I prefer to go for technique and motivity over health, just because I'm a little more experienced, so I know how to work around enemies per se, so I don't really need health until later on. Oh, come on, I thought you were dead. Anywho, let's grab these. Crowd times issue, whatever that is, don't matter really, but might as well read it. Little doggo. Might as well take care of these dudes too. Oh, look at that. Come on, man. Too easy now. That's a shortcut up ahead. We don't need to come this way, but we might as well just get some extra ergo so that we can level up later. See that right there? You can dodge. You don't have to parry that. But like I said, parrying is more rewarding towards the stagger. So you definitely want to parry as much as you can. Oh. This is another shortcut. So this is what happens when you can't open it from that side. Okay. Give me your back, boy. Come over here. Stay here, bro. Where you going? Yeah, you definitely want to be careful with the walls and whatever is on your way, because you will hit it. Okay, we're coming up on our first phone call here from the Riddler. You want to pick this up all the time and just answer the question. You always want to get it right though, to get the Trinity keys, which we will need for some doors that we need to open and a side quest. Okay, never mind, this phone does not work, but we will be running into these phones and it will be ringing. Once it's ringing, we'll just pick up the phone call, talk to the dude, he'll give us a riddle, we'll answer the question, and he'll give us a key, and then with that key we can open a door and get the rewards, and then progress the quest for later in the game. Oh, yeah, this dude is tough, but you know, just dodge, keep your distance. He's pretty clumsy. Those red ones, you can't avoid them. You have to either block them, like perfect parry them, or just dodge them, or you will get hit really hard. Sometimes it can kill you. It can one-shot you. So that's where we go. I think there's something here though. Oh no, that's just where we're going. That's Hotel Crot. Whatever. I'm not going there yet, so go ahead and progress through here. So I'll be rude now. Come on, brother. Oh, you too? Come on, man. Don't be like this, man. Alright, anyway. You have to excuse me if my sound is not the best on this first video. It is my first time recording, so you know, I'm looking forward to looking at the feedback. But I did try to set up as best as I could for this first video, but we'll see how it goes. You know, it's our first video, so. Oh, come on. Anywho, this was that shortcut that we saw earlier that we can now get. Oh no, never mind. That's not a shortcut. Up there is the Stargazer. Might as well get it. Then we'll go down here first. Get this little loot, because I'm a loot whore. The Fable Catalyst. That just refills your catalyst, which is your... You see those three little arrows? Not arrows, those three little lines that are blue under my stamina. Those are your catalysts. That's basically a special attack you can do, which is pretty good if you land it. That was our shortcut right there. Which, okay, how do we get this other shortcut? Oh, that's from the Stargazer, I think. Okay. So we are coming up on our first boss here. And yeah, wait, that's so weird. Anyway, okay. But yeah, let's grab this Stargazer right here. You can practice your pairing with these little dummies right there. You see that? Here, that's a perfect parry right there. Look at that. That's how you know when it's a good parry. Oh, definitely not that one. Not too soon. Alright, well, anyway. Talk to this dude. You do want to get these first two weapons from him because they count towards the all normal weapons collector trophy or whatever. So you want to get this one, the One Tree Rapier, and the Great Sword of Fate. This one we already have. This is the one that we are carrying right now. So definitely go ahead and pick these two up. I'm not sure if you need these two. I don't remember. I have to check my notes later, but I'll confirm it later. But it doesn't hurt to get them anyway, just to be sure. And we'll go ahead and rest and level up a little bit before this boss. I mean, this weapon scales with motivity and technique, so you can go either way, honestly. But we'll just go with technique for now, because later on we're going to be picking up a weapon that scales mostly with technique, but it also scales with motivity, so it's good to keep both at the same level. Okay, there is something over here that we need to get first. We don't need to get it, but you know, it's a nice to have. That one basically just tells you about the boss that's coming up. Usually here I would have swapped the weapon just because this one does a little more damage, this one, but honestly I don't like the way it hits. It's a much slower movement. So I don't like that. This is our first boss right here. Pretty easy. All you gotta do is just dodge or parry him, and just, you know, pretty basic boss, starting boss. You know, it's easy enough. Oh, by the way, you should have gotten another trophy back there for repairing that Stargazer. But yeah, pretty much just, you know, see, if you parry them a lot, you stagger them. Oh, see, I missed that one. You definitely don't want to miss those red ones because they do hit a lot. Oh, okay, let me heal because I might die to this dude. See, now we got that stagger. We'll hit him a couple more times before we get that. There we go, beautiful. And we'll hit our catalyst special powers with our triangle. Oh, this is basically his second phase right here, but ain't much to it, honestly. I say that now, but I definitely took me a couple of tries on my first playthrough, not gonna lie. Stagger his ass, and you are dead. This should be another trophy for you right here, I believe. No, I don't believe. Definitely should be your first trophy for your first boss. But yeah, that was easy enough. From here, we'll proceed to the hotel, and we will have to tell our first lie. And yeah, we will start our lying playthrough. Yeah, man, the lying playthrough is definitely the most complicated one, just because, I don't know, there's a lot of implications. You have to lie a certain amount before a certain point in the game, and if your hair doesn't change colors, you might as well restart. I mean, there is things that you can do on the side, like play records, which, by the way, all the records are freaking fire. I love the music in this game. Also, you can pray at one of the statues. So basically, you want to get humanity. That's the point of it. And the more humanity you get, and the more you lie, that's when you get to the point where you can get the golden lie weapon. But that's after you pick up the that's upgrade material right there. After you pick up the painting, but that's not for a while. So we're not even gonna worry about that for now. So yeah, right here it's gonna ask you a question, and you have to pretty much answer human, which is a lie, to get into the hotel. And yeah, every time you lie, you'll get a message like that. It will either say that, or you feel warmth, or your heart is pounding. you want to get my heart is pounding. On my PlayStation playthrough, like I said, I got my heart is pounding twice after I beat the game, and that still wasn't enough to get my golden line weapon. So I'm thinking you have to get that, either that or you have to lie more and do more quests, because I definitely missed a couple quest lines on my line playthrough on PlayStation. But yeah, anyways, this is, I think, a good stopping point for this first episode. We will continue on the next one right after this. We'll go to the hotel, talk to our NPCs and whatnot, and we will go into hopefully our second boss next episode. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I will let this play out, but this is not that long, but its point is, you guys can watch this on your own. It's just a cutscene basically of what happened with the puppets and whatnot. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. This will do for this episode. Thanks for watching.